Hello guys, I'm back again. Ngayon, I'm going to show you kung paano set up yung phpMyAdmin sa Windows 7 environment mo. Okay, so earlier we installed, in my first video, we installed this SAMP. So if you notice, kung titignan mo yung first video, you will notice that in-uncheck ko yung phpMyAdmin sa installation ng SAMP because I want to show you kung paano i-set up yun or paano i-set up yung phpMyAdmin manually sa environment mo. So, because in real situation, before, wala pa kasing SAMP or WAMP before. So, when you want to set up your web server, you need to set up it manually. You need to set up PHP, MySQL, Apache server manually. Isa-isahin mo yun. So, but now, since there are lots of applications na lumabas na you can just simply install once and then sabay na lahat. So, like SAMP, WAMP, and so on. So, ganun yun. Okay, so let's proceed. Yes, I already downloaded this file. And then we can just copy this one. So I will teach you how to download first. So here you need to visit my phpMyAdmin.net, and then you need to go to the tab to download tab. So and then you can use this one, or also you can use this tab and then check this. Just download the file with English one because this one is a bit big. If just English is 6 MB. So this is the version of phpMyAdmin 4.8 version. Okay, so that's it. And then downloaded that one and then extracted the folder, and you can just copy this one. And of course, don't forget to start your SAMP control panel, your Apache and MySQL. And then let's go to our SAMP folder and go to htdocs and then paste the folder or the phpMyAdmin here. Okay, maybe we just replace this one to we just leave that one. And then we need to go to our I need to go to what do we call it, SAMP, to add virtual host to our system. And then we need to go to Apache, config, and then extra, and then we need to edit our virtual host. Okay, so we need to edit that one. And then we need to add it below. So, ito yung code ni one.com na ginawa natin in our previous video. So we need to add for our phpMyAdmin. Okay, so as you can see, the folder is there are subfolder. Maybe we just drag this one. Maybe we can just simply rename this one to phpMyAdmin, and then drag it here, and then we need to delete that one, right? Okay, and then we need to open, and then you need to copy the path of phpMyAdmin. Same thing we did in our previous tutorial sa codeme1.com. Alright, and then we need to replace this one to our directory of phpMyAdmin, and then maybe we just simply use phpMyAdmin, okay, as our server name. We will just not use .local or something. And then the error logs, maybe we need to create another folder here, logs, and then go back here, and then replace this one, alright. And after that, once you set up the virtual host, then you need to update your host. So drive C, Windows, and then system 32, and then you will to look for drivers, etc, and this one host, right? Edit. Okay, and then you can simply add the phpMyAdmin. If the name, if what is the name, if the name of your virtual host server name is phpMyAdmin, then you need to put phpMyAdmin here. Same thing with local code ni Juan localhost. That is the name of my server name. Okay, and then once that's added, save, and then open the control panel of SAMP, and then stop, and then start it again. Okay, and then it should be good to go. So let's check first the log if it's created. Okay, it's created, and then let's try to access the phpMyAdmin. Oops, it's not working. Let's check it first. What's the problem here? Code new one, phpMyAdmin, and so on. Next common, it's good. Alright, the folder, it's also good. And then maybe let's check the error. What's the problem? There's no error here. Alright. Localhost, phpMyAdmin. It does not work. Let's try to change the server name. Let's use just PMA. Maybe that is reserved word. Update virtual host to PMA, and then let's try it again. Still doesn't work. Could not be found, and so on. Alright, phpMyAdmin. Okay, maybe we need to change this one. Yeah, localhost, and then here localhost, and then you need to restart, and then it should work. Alright, okay guys, phpMyAdmin is working now. So if you notice, in my first video we installed the MySQL, right? So in MySQL, the default password is empty. Okay, since it's empty, so when you log into MySQL, you can just simply MySQL and username root, and then password, press enter, and then just leave the password, just press enter it again, and then you are now logged in. And with MySQL and my phpMyAdmin, you can also log in here and then just leave the password. But since there is an error, login without password is forbidden by configuration, so you need to set this configuration to true, allow new password, so that we can log in using root without password. It's not recommended, but since nandito tayo sa local environment natin, and then we are doing some projects locally for development, and I think it's fine to use without password, but it's not recommended because if it's live, then you need to add password. Okay, so we're going to set the configuration, the allow no password, to true. Just copy this one, and then we are here in the phpMyAdmin. Alright, so rename this file, remove the, alright, 1 second. Okay, remove the sample, and then we need to edit this file. Right, and then and then look for allow no password. Alright, so as you can see here, it's false. So you need to set this to true so that you can log in your phpMyAdmin without using any password. Okay, so save, and then let's refresh again. Alright, and then username is root, and then password, just leave it empty since that is the default MySQL password when we installed the SAMP in our first video. So you can just use that one without any password. Maybe I will create another video on how to reset the password, the password of your MySQL. Okay, so for now we just leave that with no password, and then log in. Alright, so we are in right now, guys. So as you can see, those are the databases, default databases of MySQL. So what's the purpose of phpMyAdmin? Of course, we can manage the databases, fields, data easily using this UI or the user interface, because the default one in MySQL, you don't have any UI. It's just the terminal, so it's hard for us, like for example, to create database. So you need to type in like the create database and so on. So it's hard for us to develop a program in a fast mode. So we need a UI to create a database table fields easily and fast. So that's why there are existing application like phpMyAdmin and other application that you can manage MySQL databases easily. Actually, those databases are same here. So let's check the databases, because this phpMyAdmin is connected to your MySQL. So of course that's the same. So this is just the terminal, using terminal to access or to show create databases. But of course, since we have phpMyAdmin, so it's easy for us to view the tables and so on. Alright, so I think that's all for this video tutorial. Thank you for watching, and then see you in my next video.